There's no breakfast montage today on this vlog because I'm really scatterbrained. I've got a lot of stuff to do. Let's talk about it. I'll let you know.
Sweet, man. Yeah, definitely. Let me know. I'm always down to work with you.
I like having frameworks for life. I always feel like I never have enough time to do all of the things that are important to me. Thank you. Now, look. Now, you might be wondering, Payam, what do you mean by frameworks exactly? The one that I've been living by the most lately is from a guy named Zach Progrub. I think I pronounced that properly. And essentially he says you should be an artist, athlete, and an entrepreneur, and you should do those things in that order. I've really taken to it, and I've really learned to kind of live by that one, mostly because I think it makes the most sense. Being an artist first informs how you make decisions about everything else in your life. I definitely agree with that. Not only that, but it helps me prioritize what I'm doing every day. So even in the habit tracker that we went over in last week's episode, I have things that are related to my artistry, creation, whether it's the videos, the music, right? Something related to this creative career. My DJing, my production, and these videos. I have something related to my health, being an athlete. That's what I consider being an athlete, just getting my health together, being in the best shape that I possibly can be. And something related to my entrepreneurial endeavors. Right now, that has to do with school, which you guys will learn a little bit more about as that goes on, but most likely January, I'll be starting a doctorate program. And this framework has helped me more than anything else. I don't think I would be able to prioritize what's important to me in my life without having something like this to lean on. And look, obviously this doesn't take care of everything, right? You have your friends, you have family. There are a lot of other things that are priorities to you. You have to pick some focuses. And when I have just too many tabs open in my brain, when there are just too many things and I gotta figure out which ones to click out of, what tabs to close, so that my internal CPU can work a little bit better and have a little bit more clarity, having a framework helps. I'm not telling you that my framework is the best framework or the best way to go about it or the only way to go about it, because the chances are that you have different priorities for me. You probably want different things than I do. You probably, we might have some similarities. Maybe you want to be a DJ too. Maybe you want to be a producer too. The chances are that you want different things than I do, and your framework for life is probably going to need to be different from mine. The important thing about this is having a framework. So this track is a weird one for me because it's one of the earlier songs that I started working on, and something feels off. I just can't quite put my finger on it. There's something wrong with the timing of just about everything, but the bones of the song are there. I love the lead sound. I'm a big fan of the vocal. I love that second heavier drop that I have going on, but there's just something off here. So this is probably a song that I'm gonna wanna bring to one of my production lessons and just like go over the track as a whole. And I think this is one of those songs that's gonna be a great learning opportunity for me because I just, like I said, I can't quite put my finger on it. And I think the fact that this was one of my earlier tracks makes it a little bit more difficult to figure out the problem because my processes between then and now have changed so much. Yeah, I'm struggling a little bit with this one. I got another hour or so to work on this, and then we're going to this cool little event tonight. I was like, give me the black card back.
Can I get a tie shit? So on the spins right now, we got Tran.